Well, happy Tuesday. As you know, Tuesdays when we do our makeup for the week, or the makeup theme. So today's theme is fall makeup. I know, very exciting, very original. But we're going to do our version of fall makeup, and we're going to use this palette. It's called Sweet Cravings by Tarte. It is gorgeous. It smells incredible. And I got it in one of those like, it smells like chocolate. But look, it's like candy on the inside. I'm obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. And so these are the colors we're going to be using for the makeup look today. I don't have anything on my face except for my Trentanoin. And I have, this is going to sound weird, but I started trying out putting antiperspirant. Listen, I don't know if that's good for you or not, but we're trying it because I have very oily skin and we're just gonna see how it goes. I also have other primers. I didn't put anything else on. I have this primer one size. It's called Secure the Sweat Dry Till Dawn primer, so we're going to use that as well. I need as much help as I can get when it comes to keeping my skin as less as not shiny as possible, because I am the shiniest person I know, and I mean the shiniest person in existence. So I'm just going to put that all over my face. Hope for the best. I'm even going to put it here. As you can see, also, I don't even have my eyelashes on. I'm like as naked faced as I could possibly be. So we've got that going for us. I don't know how I feel about it, but here we are. Don't worry. They'll be back on before the end of this episode. Anyway, so now that we have the primer on, we're going to wait about a minute. That's what the directions say. Wait about a minute to let it set before you start putting anything else on your skin. I don't actually put anything on my skin except for my eyes, because I always start with my eyes, but we're going to wait a moment and then we're going to start with the eyes. You know what? I'm going to bring you in and we're going to start putting the primer on the eyes. How about that? As you know, I like to use my Makeup by Mario, and I dive in with the color tone that's closest to mine, not the light one, but the medium shade one. And I just tap it on because the warmth of my fingers makes it a lot easier to just put on smoothly as opposed to a brush or anything else that I've ever used. So we're just tapping it on. I also like to go under a little bit just to prevent any creasing down here. And we're going to do the same thing here. When starting eyeshadow, what we're going to do is we start with the lightest color first, which in this case is going to be this one. I'm going to start with that and I'm going to put it all on the lid here. Just like this. Just to give it a nice base. I'm going to do the same thing to the other eye. I like to go light color first because I like to use this brush a few times. And if it's a lighter color, I can use it over and over again versus a darker color, whereas you can't use it again. You know what I'm saying? So it's just easier to make it blend. Also, when you want to get the color on, you want to tap it on for the most color payoff before you start blending it. So right now I'm tapping it on, and then every once in a while I'll just kind of blend it in. But right now it's just one color, so I'm not really blending it into any color necessarily. We're just getting it nice and pretty and even. All right, from there, we're gonna dip into this color. So I have green eyes, and so these colors are perfect. They are warm and they're reddish in tone, which basically means they're the opposite of my eye color, which is only going to make them pop more. So the way you want to do this is you just want to tap the color on before we even start blending it. And I'm going to start like just above the crease and just tap it in like this. Just nice and light. I'm also going to bring it down a little just to continue that. I'm also going to do it to the other side now too. As you see, I'm using the same brush, but now as I'm going to get deeper in color, I'm going to use a brush that is more dense and it's going to give me more color and deepen the color. And that's what I want to do, is just deepen this rosy burgundy color and give my eyes a little more pop. So the color that I'm going to use to do that, I'm going to start, actually, I'm going to go into this one. It's very, very dark actually. But we're going to start with a light touch first. And I'm going to start actually not with too dense of a brush. We're going to start with this and then build it from there. All right, so I'm just going to tap it on softly and just build the color before I start blending it. And I'm only going into the crease here. I'm not moving it up until I start to blend, but I'm only blending into the crease, and whatever comes up from there is what I'm allowing to go up. But right now we're just blending into the crease and we're just making that a deeper color. You see how it deepens that rosy color, but it doesn't lose the color. So I'm going to bring it down a little, and I'm going to do this side as well. We're just going to tap it lightly and connect the eyes down here. I'm going to do the same thing over here on the other side. As you can see, I haven't put anything except for the first very light color in the center of the eye, and that's to make sure that this color, the eyes pop as much as possible. I'm going to now dive into this gorgeous burgundy color. This is called Raspberry Swirl. And I'm just going to add a little more color and shimmer into the crease here, just a little more pop. I'm going to use this same brush that I was just using. I'm going to tap it on, and I'm going to start in the crease and see where it takes me. The color is very subtle. I'm not sure if it's even showing up, but since I did it on this side in the corner, I'm just going to do it on the other side just to make sure it's, oh wow, you can see that it's different. It's definitely more of a purple hue, which is really beautiful. Okay, I see it now. All right, and we're going to do the other side as well. Now, I could deepen this further, but what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to use my darkest brown in the palette, which is in the center. I'm just going to go along the lash line and down here, and I'm not going to put any in the crease. I just want to keep this color. I love the way it looks, and I'm just going to keep the darkness to the lash line, and that is it. The color, by the way, is this center one here. It's called Semi Sweet, and this is a very fine, thin brush that I'm going to use to get into here. As you can see, I'm also not going all the way to the corner of my eye here, just a little more than halfway, and that is it. And so now what I did to this side, I'm going to do to this side. You can see the difference already. Okay, lastly, I'm not going to do any eyeliner. I will be putting on my lashes, but they'll go on last. But of course we can't leave this center just blank. So we're going to dive in with this one right here. It's called Drizzle. And I'm going to just tap it on the center of my lid and just make it really beautiful and shimmery and let it pop, you know, let it do its thing. I thought about putting in like a super bright, obnoxious glitter, which you can absolutely do, but I'm just going to go with, because the eye is so bold and dark in the creases, in the corner, just going to go a little light here. Plus it's just fall. It's not like, you know, this could be daytime into nighttime. I'm not going to go full glam, just a touch of glam, soft glam, my favorite. Okay, so these are the eyes. I'm going to do my eyebrows, and then we're going to get started with the BB cream and all that. So let's do it. All right, so I just brushed through my eyebrows. I will be doing them, but first I'm going to put my BB cream on. This is basically what I use as foundation. Oh, you know what? Let me bring you out a little bit. Hold on a second. That's better, right? You can see my face, not just my eyeballs. All right, and we're just gonna, I like to do 3 dabs on each side. And then I'll do it on my chin, on my nose, and on my forehead. I don't know why I went sudden like that. All right, sorry. I don't know what's going on with me. What is wrong with me? And then I just use my fingers and I just rub it in. Obviously make sure there's no extra eyeshadow on your fingers. I also like to use the BB cream to just kind of clean up the corners here as I go. And as you can see, I still have some blemishes that you can see through my BB cream because it is a very light, it just evens out the skin tone. It's very light coverage. So what I do is I will get something that has more coverage. I like to use my Tarte Shape Tape, and I just tap it on. It's a little extra red, like that. I like to go in here as well, maybe a little here. And I will just tap it into the skin. Just like that. It gives a nice, even, full coverage. That sort of thing. Oh, I forgot the spot. All right. But again, we just tap it in. I like to do a light base, and then for anything that needs more cover up, I'll use like a concealer just to kind of conceal that. That way it looks as natural as possible, as opposed to having a full face of just all that foundation and maybe having a cakey look, or if it gets stuck in here. The BB cream does not get stuck in creases, which is why I love it. It gets stuck nowhere. It's amazing. So that's why I suggest the BB cream. It's also a lighter coverage and it just evens out the skin tone. And if you don't have any blemishes, it just makes your skin look incredible and flawless and natural. It's amazing. All right, so from here, I'm gonna do my blush. We'll do the lippy. I'll get my eyebrows done after the blush, and then, all right, you get it. All right, hold on. My eyebrows feel very bold, but that's because I don't have my lashes on and you can't see my hair. So this is how I normally do them, I promise. For some reason, they just look a little crazy. I don't understand it. So it's fine. Anyway, we're gonna do the lip now. And I'm just gonna literally line it, even though actually I have an amazing color I want to use, but we are gonna line it first. This is a ColourPop Lippy pen. I like it because it's like the perfect color for me. Don't know what color it is. BFF2. I don't know if that means anything to you. Anyway, I'm going to line this and then I'm going to grab my color and then I'm going to deepen it a little bit. All right, so here's my new addiction. I love this formula, Velour Liquid Lipstick by Jeffree Star. I know, but his stuff is just so good. All right, if you can find me something that is just as phenomenal, let me know, because I feel bad using it knowing what I know, but like, it's genuinely so good. And I don't want to use anything else because it is my favorite formula. Anyway, this is called Christmas Cookie, and what I'm going to do is, it's a gorgeous nude. You can still kind of see the outline of my lip liner, which is what I want, because now I'm going to deepen that and just create more of a shadow and dynamic with the color. And the reason why I love this color, or this formula, is because it's just so easy to work with, and it doesn't get clumpy when you want to reapply, and it's just the perfect matte. It really, really is. All right, I'm going to clean this up a little bit, and I'm going to get my lashes on. Oh, I forgot my blush. Let's put the blush on. Blush is genuinely just so easy because I use my e.l.f. monochromatic stick. Tap, 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 tap. Little on the nose. That's it, literally. And then I just tap it in. I like to have it high because it brings everything up. We like to defy gravity here. Up is young. Up is youthful and snatched. So that's what we're doing. Snatched, baby. Honestly, definitely do the blush before you do your eyebrows, because sometimes it can get a little messy if you don't have tails like I do, and then it gets a little blended in, you know. I'm going to fix that. All right, let me do my nose real quick, just like that. All right. And that's that. That is that. I'm going to do my hair, and then I will show you the reveal. But first, let me fix this eyebrow. I just realized I didn't put my eyelashes on, but I'll do that after I do my hair. So you'll get the final reveal. I hope you're ready. Sorry, let me do that flip again now that we're wider. Right? Right? Okay, hold on. So much better, right? Oh my God. It's amazing what eyelashes can do. It is amazing. Just totally finishes a look. That's why I think when people ever ask for makeup advice, the number one thing I say is eyelashes. If you have eyelashes, like even if it's just mascara, I just feel like you don't really even need that much more. Like, it's just so beautiful. Eyelashes are where it's at. Anyway, so yesterday we talked about what I feel like is going to happen for fall fashion predictions. So tomorrow we are going to do a fall fashion prediction lookbook. So everything I said based on what I said on Monday, we are going to do tomorrow. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, if you have any other ideas or if you want to see me do any other makeup looks, I know October is coming. So if you have any, Halloween things you want me to try, I'm ready. But yeah, I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Until next time.